Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to you. To you. Him, that one. Welcome, all of ye. Ye seekers, ye suckers, ye super soakers, ye midnight tokers. Some people call you Maurice. That was disappointing. I got so excited when I got to that point. I was like, oh, I know what's gonna happen now. Then it didn't happen. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the Atlantical Ocean. Imagine all the old wooden sailing ships that went back and forth across this body of water. Everyone was disgusting. They were like, their skin was gross. No one knew to do those masks. Everyone's teeth looked like a corn on the cob. Some people had like a half a leg, and then the other half was like a piece of wood. Now, the first guy that did it, I bet people made fun of him. They were like, nice try, but I know that's not a leg. They don't even match, dude. Why didn't you carve a wooden foot? Why didn't they treat themselves to a wooden foot? Just a peg? Come on, a table has a leg like that. Don't you outrank a table? I like to think I do. I go around my house, address all the furniture in the morning, tenant, as you were. Tables, you outrank chairs. Why? Not allowed to sit on a table, everyone's allowed to sit on a chair. Lamps, no one can even lean on you. You're in charge here when I'm gone. Let me get jaunty for a second. That puts me in mind of a time when I was a young man buying my very first IKEA furnitures. And I had one of those lamps that like should only have ever been in an office. They should not sell it to you for a home. Like when you buy it, it's like a long stalk and then it's got an upside down bowl on the top. Oh yeah. Oh boy, do I know that kind of lamp, Paul. That shouldn't be in your house. It's a bummer. One time, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and somehow I knocked that lamp over, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was exciting to watch. That thing tipped over so slowly. Thinking like I pulled the cord or something. It tipped over so slowly, and I was just watching it like, this is going to be horrific. Fell on the thin carpet of my studio apartment that had a Murphy bed. Oh, fun like in the movies, not fun like in real life. Kersmash! That upside down glass ball shattered all over the place. Was the lamp plugged in? Yeah! Sparks! Noises! It sounded exactly, that's the soundtrack to it. I saw that shattered remnants of that lamp. And I was like, that will do, pig! I will wait until the next trash day to find myself a proper lamp, thank you very much. I'm still in my 20s. Can't show my face in that IKEA ever again. Oh, back for another lamp? Yeah, we've seen this before, sir. Maybe your mommy should come out and bolt that lamp to the floor for you. What? How do you know about my mom's lamp bolting business? Big brother. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I'm the second part. Thank you. This is a show where I invite a special guest to have a free-form chat with me inspired by a blind question from our previous episode's guest. Then I have some improviser pals come out and we do a narrative improv based on a location that our special guest gives us. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter! Yeah, I whiplashed you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our improvisers. First, this guy, what a Looney Tune. He's a real good friend of mine, and my colleague in the Super Ego Plodcast. Oh, have you guys not gotten into Plodcasts yet? They're like podcasts, only super slow. Please welcome to the stage, Matt Gourley! He plays the James Bond theme for you because you like James Bond themes.
Oh, this is my favorite podcast.
Matt, hi. You went out into the sun today.
How can you tell?
Well, it's all over your fucking face.
I learned an important lesson today.
Which is?
There are just people, plants, dolphins in the sea. Everyone's just trying to get some sun.
I cannot tell you how disappointed I am that did not end up rhyming, which is where I thought it was going to go.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. Please, pray continue. I do apologize.
Where's my lost shaker of salt? Me and you, we're going to have some fun.
That scans.
Doesn't it?
Sure it does.
That's got to be Jimmy Buffett somehow.
Well, certainly the shaker of salt was a big tip-off. Can you name other musicians who have included shaker of salt in their lyrics?
Salt Jimmy and the Get Time Go-Go's.
That's right.
Sodium Bill and the so many band members. NACL 5. Sister band to the Motor City 5.
I really like the...
Can I do this?
Sure you can.
Thanks.
Matt, your sunburn seems to have faded into a nice tan.
Already?
Yeah. You look a lot less scary now.
I feel like a lobster. That's why I'm doing this.
And you smell like one too.
Matt, go sit over there.
Yeah, fair enough. Bye, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be back a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, our next improviser is the host of her own podcast on Howl.fm called The Complete Woman. Please welcome to the stage, Amanda Lund. She gives you the double wave. Amanda, hello.
Hi.
Did you or did you not commune with dolphins today?
Oh my God, I did more than that. Well,
All right.
I mean, like I swam with them.
That's kind of what I was trying to get. I didn't mean like, did you put your heads together and then share thoughts?
No, but I did.
Oh, okay.
Well, I kissed one.
Mm-hmm.
I also kissed a dog.
Okay.
There was this beach that we went to commune with the dolphins. There was like this beach dog there.
Sure.
And he was so cute and friendly. And actually, it was almost better than the dolphins.
What could the dolphins have done to kick it up a notch to equal the dog?
So I got one-on-one attention with the dog. Whereas the dolphin experience, there were 2 dolphins and there were about a dozen humans.
Sure. And these dolphins have to work the whole crowd.
They're working the whole crowd, and there was this man screaming at me, going like, swim, swim, get on your belly. And then these dolphins surrounded me and picked me up by my heels. And then I flew. I really did, I got air. But then they charge you like $100 to buy your photos, so there's no proof that this happened.
How? Well, of course I have no choice but to disbelieve any of this. But how much does the experience itself cost?
I think it's really expensive, but I just put it on that room card.
So you'll find out at some point in the future.
I'll find out later.
Do you think you might as well have gotten that picture?
I wish I had gotten the picture. I actually am really upset about it.
It's $100 is a lot.
Oh, it's $100 for a CD of all your photos, but for one picture, it's $30.
They're doing CDs of the photos?
They had a whole setup.
Well, I'm saying I think it's time to drag these dolphin exploiters into the modern age. Where are the dolphins? Are they in a tank or just out in the ocean?
No, they're like in a little, okay, so they're in the big ocean and a little ocean that is like separated by a rope or something.
Tell me about this little ocean.
It's really nice, Paul. It really is. So it's just like a little ocean. It's like...
Okay. I feel dumb for asking.
It's like a bathtub, but with sand.
Amanda, I feel like I have a perfectly clear picture of it. Thank you very much. Please go sit down. Amanda Lund. Our next guest coming to the stage. She is the host of the JV Club with Janet Varney. Please welcome the titular Little Janet Varney. Janet?
Yes?
We're on a cruise right now. Full disclosure.
Hold up. What?
In the interest of full disclosure, I'm letting the listening audience know that we're on a big old boat and we're cruising along the high seas. We're in motion right now. And we can feel it.
Oh, yes.
And it's nature. And I feel like I'm getting back to being an amoeba.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah.
This is simplification?
Yeah.
This cruise
Yeah.
is stripping it down.
That's right.
To its big velour and velvet dining room, twinkly chandelier, waiters singing and dancing, wearing skirts. The simplicity of nature and science itself.
Yeah, we're going back. We're going back.
I get it.
Gotta get back to the ocean. Goodbye, legs.
Yeah. Oh, do you think by the end of this we'll have flippers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And gills?
No, here's what I think. We're gonna be amorphous blobs.
Yeah. Can't we stop midway towards blob? Can we stop
Just be like
blob?
a clearly defined blob?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to look like Sybil Shepherd in Moonlighting. I want it to be like a Vaseline lens.
Sure, absolutely.
The blobbiness makes me look ageless.
Right? It does. Like, man, what's her secret? She's just been that same type of blob for years.
Yeah.
Some walk by night, some fly by day, moonlighting strangers who just met on the way.
Oh, she knows. Ladies and gentlemen, you have met our improvisers. You have yet to meet our special guest. I know, guys! We're going to take a break, but when I know, shock, gasp, outrage in the audience. A lady fainted. A gentleman jumped off a thing. He had a rope around his neck. He said, Damien, I'm doing this for you. Unrelated. Had nothing to do with going to the break. He works for the Antichrist. Listen! We're going to take a break. When we return, you will meet our special guest. And then we're going to have a little chat when Spontaneanation returns!
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hi, guys. I want to tell you about something. And this is something I think you need to hear about. And maybe some of you have heard me talk about this before, but in case you haven't, this is important to me that you know about it. It's a thing called CISO. Paul, I don't know what that is. That's a made-up word. I know, all words are made up. Think on that. Oh, blew your mind. This particular made-up word denotes a premium comedy streaming service. It is on demand, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, streaming comedy anytime, anywhere that you can get streaming signal. If you can't like be in a room situation like you're Brie Larson with your son and you're like, oh, I love being here in room. Let's watch some CISO. You can't. See? But that's an extreme example. So not bad. And if you are in that situation, you're somehow managing to hear this podcast, well, to quote that Christmas song, God bless you. CISO is curated for the comedy connoisseur. There are original series, quotable classics, next day late night, stand-up specials, and more. And it's only $3.99 a month for ad-free content. Countless hours of premium HD comedy. Somebody tried to count them and he went mad. Now he lives in a tower and he eats porridge. There are new originals. I'm in one called Bajillion Dollar Properties. Me and many of the guests on Spontaneanation have been on that show. It's an amazing, amazing show that I'm so proud to be a part of, and I think that you will enjoy it if you watch it. So there you go. You can start as a guest. No credit card needed. Try it now for free. You can see not only Bajillion Dollar Properties, you can see the UCB show, weekly sketch variety showcase from the original founders of the UCB, the Upright Citizens Brigade, Amy Poehler, Matt Walsh, Matt Besser, Ian Roberts. Cyanide and Happiness Show. It's a new animated series based on the wildly successful webcomic. Sandy J. That's wrong. Who just came in here? Some high-pitched person. You're wrong. Don't try to read my copy. Sammy J. and Randy. Oh, I see your confusion. Oh, he's gone. Sammy J. and Randy in Ricketts Lane. It's a musical comedy about two mismatched housemates from comedic duo Sammy J. He's a human being. What, Paul? I took it for granted that the people in the shows will be human beings. Hold on a second. Because Randy is a purple puppet. So not only have I given you the information he's a puppet, so you can figure out which one's which. He's purple too, okay? So that's, I've given you so much information. This is up to you now. Earn this. So there you go. CISO will give you stuff like the entire Monty Python library, including the movies, all in HD for the first time. Kids in the Hall remastered into HD. Classic SNL from the 80s. First episode of The Office. Come on, guys. This is good stuff. And they're adding more and more great originals every day from people that you like. Okay? Go to CISO.com. Start watching all the comedy you can stream for free. CISO.com. Stream for free today. No credit card needed. None asked by me.
Welcome back to Spontaneanation. I don't know what it was about that ad, but I'm going to buy whatever that is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage an amazing singer, rapper, actress. Yes, she's a triple threat. Please welcome to Spontaneanation, Jean Grae. welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
What a pleasure to see you.
It is a pleasure
to
see you.
You were not feeling so well. Are you feeling better now?
I'd like 70% better, but my issue, like whenever I get sick, is I always go to like really old school sicknesses. So immediately, and then because it's a boat, I'm like, it's diphtheria. No, it's not. And it was like, nah, it's probably rickets.
How many limes did you eat today?
8.
I think you're in the clear. Gene, I have a question for you from our previous episode's guest.
Okay.
Are you curious as to who the previous episode's guest was?
Slightly.
Well, then I would direct you and the listeners to the Howl.fm Spontaneanation archives. Hours of listening pleasure await you.
Nice.
Sure. That somehow deserved applause.
It did.
Gene, my question is... When's the last time you felt tricked?
Ooh. Oh, boy. There's so many.
Do you feel that you feel tricked a lot?
I think so. I think so. And I don't appreciate it because I really appreciate honesty. I know most people don't. It's
Some people
really
can take
rare,
or leave it.
Very rare quality.
Yeah.
So I just had to bring that up.
Absolutely. You sound like a cool person.
Thank you, man. She's so honest.
She really values honesty.
I'm going to get so many dates right after this. The last time I felt tricked, I feel tricked a lot when I go into stores and look at the regular section of clothes. And there's like, let's say, so in shopping for this trip, and kind of like a lot of boutique stores around me, and it's New York City, so there's not a lot of, if you're looking for, say, a swimsuit in the middle of January or February, I had a lot of conversations with women. I'd go in and be like, where's your swimsuit section? And she'd be like, but it's January. I was like, yes, I know, but she was like, but it's January. Just come back in July. That's not gonna work for me. So you end up having to go to these, like a Berlin, like a chain stores, which we kind of have now. And so I feel weird about going in because there's a women's section and then a junior section, which is also called Juniors Misses.
Juniors Misses.
Juniors Misses.
Is it like juniors slash misses?
Misses.
What is that even? What's the difference?
No. Now here's the problem. As a woman, I don't necessarily know when it's time for me to stop shopping in the Juniors Misses section.
Right.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things in there that I really want, and that would fit me. And then I also know that I shouldn't be in there because there are 13-year-olds with T-shirts that say things like #selfie. And I'm like, okay, that's not my lane. But then I go to the to the women's section, and it's just like leisure suits.
Right. #menopause.
Right. Hashtags the change. It just says hot on the front, and at the back flashes. So yeah, that's a time where it kind of gets you thinking a lot, and I think that's the last time I went in there, and I was really frustrated. And I walked around for about half an hour. I was like, just forget it. I'll just buy a pair of swim trunks in the men's section. And then I went into the men's section, and in the swim trunks, they were all like size small. So I had to go into the plus size men's section. And I was like, I don't even know who I am anymore.
Now, are there no swimming pools in New York?
Oh, well, yes, but I mean, like, you could go to, like, the YMCA and go to, like, an indoor swimming pool. But why would you want to do that?
People like to live dangerously sometimes.
Yeah.
They're like, let's roll the dice. I'll get in that pool.
I'll get in that pool. I don't care about, I want to do body experiments, is what you're doing at that point.
I hope that Jim Rose's Circus Sideshow comes to my town. I'll run away with those guys. Is that not a thing anymore?
No, there was like 3 guys that were like, yeah.
It was not even a big deal at one point, but it was a thing that people knew about at one point. The end.
Educational show you have here.
Sure. I just want people to know about the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow. The Enigma, the tattooed man. He had puzzle pieces on him.
Wait, what?
You don't remember Enigma? I think that was his name, right? Do people remember this guy? I think he appeared on an episode of The X-Files, if I'm not much mistaken.
Oh, now they got it.
Yeah.
They got it.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming with this crowd.
Right. But he was like full covered with tattoos, and I think he had like a puzzle motif on his head. Okay,
so were the puzzle pieces together already?
Yeah, it was a mostly completed puzzle.
That's kind of a waste of the idea of a puzzle.
You would think. Well, you know how some people, they get those puzzles done, and then they like glue them, and then they put them in a frame.
Yeah. Dad just takes away, like, he's like, all right, completed it. Forever, every day, on my face. Honestly, you can see this puzzle.
I think maybe the audience could tell me. I think he left a few pieces out.
Oh.
And that's the enigma.
Ah. I rescind my statements.
When you were a kid, do you remember do you have any distinct memories of being like, that feeling of being ripped off? When you're a little kid and you have your hopes set on a thing, and then you get that thing, maybe it's like some kind of toy you saw advertised or a thing you sent away for, and then you get it and you sort of realize, oh, this is a hunk of junk.
Sea monkeys.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. This package.
I can't believe you even brought that up here.
This. Who has felt this bitter betrayal? When you were a kid, you would see these comic books, and they'd say, send away for sea monkeys, and then they would have this drawing of this regal family.
Oh, with crowns.
They had crowns on their heads.
They were beautiful.
They were.
The children looked so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. They lived in a wonderland. Oh, man. And then finally my mom was like, all right, you guys can get the sea monkeys. And we, like, I remember we ran around in circles, like, so much that probably one of us just hit the door and passed out. Sure. Like, that kind of child excitement.
Well, royalty was coming to your home.
Oh, my gosh. We had so many plans.
Absolutely. Roll out the red carpet.
And,
because they also said you could teach them to do tricks.
What? And I was like, I can't tell a king and a queen to do tricks. They do what they want. And if they want us to do something for them, then we obey.
Of course. A royal command performance.
Yes. And then the sea monkeys came. Mm-hmm. What was your experience like opening them?
Well, let's see.
I know my sadness.
I remember that the, quote, tank, end quote, that you get, it's just this sort of like, I don't know, what is it, 6 inches big?
Yeah.
And like, how are these guys going to fit in there? And then you take out the packet of sea monkeys.
Which already felt weird.
Yeah. It's like, hold on a second.
I was like, maybe they just know how to pack, and they're very limber.
Are they giving me a moist towelette to wipe down the surfaces for their royal highnesses? You open it up and it looks like crumbs. And then the instructions are, hey, pour these crumbs in the water.
Nate, here's what happened with me. Because my brother is 6 years older. And I don't know if anybody has older siblings, but basically his job was to make me miserable and try to murder me all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So immediately upon opening them, he was like, "They've been murdered!"
A regicide.
I lose my mind. I'm in the bathroom crying.
So did you, after you realized, oh, they haven't been murdered,
Yeah.
this is just what they are?
They were emptied into the tank. And so, yeah, I came out. And so after that, he was like, "No, you thought they were dead, so now they're mine." First off.
What? Wait,
He's a lunatic.
this is the logic.
Yeah.
You've already gone through DABDA.
Yeah,
You're now in acceptance. Therefore, these are now mine.
You're completely damaged for life, but these are now mine. And tell him, Paul, what do the sea monkeys look like?
Well, you know how at first they look like a bunch of crumbs.
Yeah.
You put them in the tank, and then they magically come to life to resemble, like living crumbs.
Yeah. That's very accurate.
Yeah. And you stare at them and stare at them
Yep.
to see if they will do anything. And they move in such a fashion that you're like, are they just like floating because someone knocked the tank? Or
Yeah.
are they doing that of their own volition?
Are they actually
Yeah.
moving? Yeah.
I don't know how you're supposed to teach them tricks.
No, I got a magnifying glass and looked very, very hard. I then, you know what? All that. Did you ever feel trick stories should involve my brother? We could be here for hours. And he was like, "You can't see the crowd."
No! Oh! Oh!
You can't see the crowd.
Why can't you see them, stupid? I was like, what? I was looking so hard.
Wow.
It's why I drink a lot.
That's really pretty amazing. Do you get along with your brother now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long was that process? Like, how old did you have to be before?
I was about 14
when
when things started to even out a little bit.
And what, did he come around, or did you just stop being
he
bothered by
he
it?
just went away to school. No, he left the house.
Right.
No, nothing had stopped.
But then when he eventually came back, then it was just like, we're fine.
Not, I think, just this the same way you kind of are with your parents at a certain point. You're like, oh, you guys are like real adult people.
Right.
And there's stuff about you that I totally understand now. That, at a certain point you get there with your siblings.
When did you first feel like you were a grown-up? When you were like, oh, I'm my own person in this world? Because that to me is an interesting thing. When the first time you see your parents as just people, of like, oh, these are just like human beings that maybe I'd hang out with if we weren't related. I wouldn't go out of my way.
I wouldn't go out of my way, but if I met them at a cocktail mixer, and I was 5 in, we might have a chat. I was very talkative and outgoing, and so probably when I was around like 4.
Really?
Yeah. That's a weird answer.
It is.
I know it's
you had like a really strong sense of self at 4.
Yeah, my mom was a school teacher before she was a musician, and yes, give it up for teachers. Absolutely. And so she taught both of us to read when we were very young. So I learned how to read when I was about 3 or so, and then I don't realize how she made the same mistake twice. with us, but she was like, you are talking way too much. You got to get out of the house. So I went to school really early, like when I was about 3.5.
What school? Like what?
Like Montessori school,
Right.
but like she used to tell the story and be like, I took you to your first day of school, and I was so worried, and you were gonna be like, and you turned around, and you were like, no, it's fine, you can go now. So I was always kind of just generally like that, and I think my mom was really strict in some ways, but very much so like go find whatever it is you need to do. Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you were in over your head at times when you were younger?
No, every day now though. Like 30 on every day. Every day.
Like, what am I doing?
What the fuck?
Why does life keep happening?
What is this? Yeah, but not as a kid. I really think that's a genuine answer. I think when I hit like early 30s, I was like, oh no, I don't like all this shit. What's all this adulting?
What to you is the worst part of being an adult?
Bills.
That's a real Occam's razor type answer. Like, yeah, bills fucking suck. I remember when I was a kid, and to hear an adult say like, "Oh, I gotta pay bills."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What does that even?"
What does
you
that
act like
even
that's a
mean?
big thing. You're just gonna sit there and like write checks and everything because you don't have any frame of reference for the sheer anxiety
that goes into even taking a check out.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the checkbook.
Yeah. Then you gotta worry about getting more checks.
God, I don't even like ordering checks. No, I'll tell you why I started liking ordering checks when I learned that you could custom make your own checks. So the last batch of checks that I just got, Wells Fargo, I don't know why they would make this an option, so they look really nice, they're fine, I didn't put anything else on them. Like I've had Bugs Bunny checks and silly things, and I was like, here you go. But these had the option of just having a very simple check, but right under the cash amount, it says, go ahead, cash it, I dare you. Let me tell you how fun writing rent checks. So I don't know why they made that an option, but what a great option.
But there's something about it though. It's like, why? This is like fun for them. Like, isn't it hilarious how you're living hand to mouth?
Yeah.
We think it's funny. We're a gigantic bank.
It's funny, musician, because it's real. You get that.
Sometimes I think that Wells Fargo looks at us like we're a bunch of brine shrimp.
They do. I know I'm their sea monkey. I understand. It's all right.
Gene, knowing is half the battle.
Okay, what the fuck is the other half of the battle?
Knowing when to fold them. Jean Grae, thank you so much for being my guest. Well, stay right there. We're going to take a break. During the break, we will get a location for our improv from Jean Grae. And when we come back, we're going to do that improv. All this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns!
I'm so fancy. Everybody knows I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo. But what am I wearing? Hi, Paul F. Tompkins here. I like to look nice. And the best thing of all is when I have an occasion to wear a tuxedo. It's the ultimate in suits. Tuxedo, it makes you feel good. You look cool. I wish I could wear a tuxedo every day. This is actually a true thing. I wish that I could, but that would just be insane. Tuxedos, much like Cookie Monster, had to eventually cave and tell us that cookies were a sometime food and not an everyday food. Tuxedos are a sometimes ensemble. You can't wear them every day because they're for special occasions. And if you have an occasion and you got to rent a tuxedo because you don't need to own one because you're not going to wear it. You're not an insane person like me. May I recommend to you The Black Tux? What? A vigilante superhero? No. It's a place. It's a website that rents tuxedos. You got to go to The Black Tux. They do online tuxedo rentals. It could not be easier and less of a hassle than going into a store and with their shabby selection. And oh, well, that's somebody calling my hotel room phone. 1 second. Let's see what this is all about. Well, I missed the call. They were probably telling me that I missed checkout time. And they're going to send some jackbooted thugs up to rough me up. So let me just say this before I'm taken away and put in hotel brig. Go to the blacktux.com. Don't go to blackducks.com. It's a website where black ducks are eating tater tots. Go to theblacktux.com, select from complete looks, or build your own. Prices start at $95. The Black Tux designed and manufactures quality crafted Italian wool suits and tuxedos for rent entirely online. And if you have a question about fitting, they have a top-notch customer service team. They are always on hand to lend assistance. And if the fit needs a tweak, the Black Tux will do whatever it takes to fix it in time. And when your event is over, you ship your tux back in the box it came in for free. It is easy. So visit theblacktux.com and experience a new way to rent the Black Ducks. Oh, God damn it. Theblacktux.com/PFT.
Welcome back to SPONTANEANATION. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we have met our improvisers. We have procured our location from Ms. Jean Grae. And I'm about to reveal that location. But first, in order to aid us in our storytelling, we use sound effects to move us about in time. Now, let's say we want to do a meanwhile situation. We're somewhere, but we want to go to somewhere else at the exact same time. You'll hear this cut to sound effect. Whoa, we're over there. Let's say someone is having a memory or we are learning how something came to be. You will hear this flashback sound effect. That's right, a classic harp glissando. Let's say we want to return from the flashback to the present day or go into the mysterious future. You will hear this flash forward sound effect. Any one of our improvisers can touch these buttons at any time. Now, yes, it's time to reveal our location provided by Jean Grae, and that location is, and of course, is fanfare for location. IKEA in Narnia. IKEA in Narnia. We take you now to IKEA in Narnia.
Hey, can I help you?
Yeah, I was just looking at this wardrobe. I guess I was wondering how I get to the kids' attic.
Oh, you're not here to buy household items?
I was looking for more of a gateway, you know.
To a kid's attic?
Yeah, someplace extraordinary, you know, someplace different than this boring old place.
Okay. Maybe you're new around here. But this is a magical land populated by... Oh, you don't think so?
No, I'm just, when you're born and raised somewhere, you get tired of it, you know, it's all you know, and you want to, you know, go someplace different.
You're a Narnia native.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't think it's weird that I have half a goat body.
Yeah. I would think it was weird if you didn't have half a goat body. And I would think it was interesting if you didn't have half a goat body, but frankly, predictable.
What a sassy little daughter of Eve you are.
Yeah. I think you mean daughter of Aslan.
No, I don't think I mean that. Wait, are you saying you're Aslan's daughter?
Yeah.
But you look so person-y.
I take after my mom.
Was she like a human lady?
Mm-hmm, Blythe Danner.
Blythe Danner?
Yeah, she made it into Narnia.
Here, come here. Let's
25 years ago.
Hello, honey.
I'm making meatballs for dinner.
I would like to help. I have a very particular set of skills. But before that, let's say you and me make a mostly human child.
Ding, 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 those meatballs are ready.
I'll say they are. Let's make a human child.
But honey, the gravy's on the stove.
I'll say it is. Let's make a human child.
Okay, I'm not sexually attracted to you anymore.
I don't know how to follow that one.
Here, come on, sit with me on this blurg. So their marriage is kind of on the rocks. Were they even married, or were they just like had some sort of arrangement?
I think it was an arrangement of some kind. I don't know. I don't know. I think they had a spark at one point, and then it just, you know, it faded. Now I got nothing to show for it but a couple of bitter parents and a serious desire for me to get out of here.
Do they not talk anymore?
Not really. I have to pass messages, you know, between them, and it just gets weird. I feel like...
Tell me more about that, because it sounds uncomfortable.
Well... Why...
I'm stirring a cake, honey. I don't have time.
But this is really awkward for me. I don't want to tell him you're not sexually attracted to him.
Hey, well, why don't you try spelling it out? Okay?
Okay.
Hi, is your mother sexually attracted to me? Just yes or no?
Actually easier than I thought it was going to be. N-O-T.
English N or?
N-O-T English. R-I-G-H-T N-O-W-B-U-T M-A-Y-B-E. She'll change her mind. She'll change her mind.
I'm a lion. I can't spell. Mostly lion. Mostly lion.
Well,
Number one problem. He can't spell.
I wish you were a lion in the sack.
Now that I understood.
You know what? I would appreciate it if you would talk through our daughter. That's what our therapist told us to do. It's the only healthy way for us to communicate.
What's he thinking?
Hey, listen. I gotta know more about this therapist.
Yeah, no, you don't even know.
I don't. I gotta know more.
Number one, he's a fish.
Really?
Oh, yeah. A talking fish. Mm-hmm. More of like a monkey.
A monkey fish.
Yeah, like a monkey fish. Mm-hmm. Like a monkey fish.
You keep saying that, but I can't picture what that is.
Do you know what crumbs are?
Sure.
Like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you would expect this therapist to be wearing a crown, and then you get there, and it's like, no crown.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you feel like you gotta sweep him up into the dustbin. You know, dustbins. You sell them here at IKEA in Narnia.
Yeah. Here's a clown.
Yeah. So that's just a box, but I still have to assemble it, even though it's just a box.
Yeah, you have to assemble this waste paper basket.
That sucks.
It really does.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, they were seeing this therapist, and I felt like all the advice that he was giving them was like the opposite of what you were supposed to do.
Okay. So talk to me, guys.
I feel.
No, don't use those words. Start with, here's what you do. I gotta go get wet a little bit, so you guys just talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds, because I am dry as a bone right now. All right? Why is the fish half on the top and the monkey half is on the bottom? It's ridiculous. It's very inconvenient.
Why aren't you wearing a goddamn crown?
Yeah, here's what you do wrong. You don't wear a crown.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you and your terrible marriage. Aslan, Your Majesty, what is your biggest problem with Blythe Danner?
I think that she's actually married to Gwyneth Paltrow's dad. That's my big problem.
Bruce Paltrow?
Bruce Paltrow.
It's a lie. I never loved him.
Oh, that's not what he said, though. Are you married to him?
I am.
I'll be back.
What's your story?
What's your name?
Bruce Paltrow.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Is that Bruce's head?
Well, it ain't Alfredo Garcia.
Good one.
Thank you.
Hey. Can you fly?
Hi. I'm a happy feet penguin. Turns out this magical place is a hub for all magical places.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Thank God. Anyway, you seen a flying lion around here? I sure have.
Oh, yeah.
There. That's source number 1. You have seen one?
Yeah, I've seen him up close and personal.
Source number 2.
Yep.
Yep, you can fly.
Yeah. It's canon.
All right. Listen, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, when I married the king, I didn't realize it was gonna be all Narnia references all the time.
Well, I mean, it's his job.
I guess so.
Are you saying he takes his work home with him too much?
Does he?
Aslan, how do you think that makes her feel?
Well, obviously not pretty good, which makes me in turn not feel so good. I can change it up.
Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I didn't mean to make you feel not good
Hold
by
on,
not
guys.
feeling
Hold
good.
on, guys. Let's not play the non-blame game. Listen. Here's what I want you to do. I want you guys to stop talking to each other and just communicate through your daughter, especially if you got sexual stuff to say.
All right, I'm up for it if you are.
I mean, I want to make this work.
She's talking to me directly.
Oh, strike one.
Will you please tell my husband?
What, am I your daughter? Session over! Sorry. I had to assemble
Do
a...
you ever get tired of having to walk like that? All prancing around on your tippy-toe hooves.
That's just how I'm built.
Well,
You know what I really get
asking if
tired
you're
of?
ever tired of it.
Here's what I get tired of, the goddamn racket. Why don't I buy some little shoes to put on?
Oh my God. I gotta tell you, not a day goes by that I don't wake up feeling tricked. You know what
Really?
I mean? Yeah.
Every single day?
Yeah.
Since you've been here in Narnia?
Since I was born here in Narnia.
What's the earliest trick you can remember?
I'm eating a banana, and I'm putting it on the ground.
What am I doing? I got someplace to be. You know what I mean?
Did that really happen to you? Or is that just a thing you saw in a comic strip?
I saw it in a comic strip.
Well, listen.
So, anyway, back to my original plan. I mean, as much as I love, bitching about my parents and stuff, I'm looking for a way to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Help me.
Okay, now, I'm not supposed to do this because I'm not the manager, but I do know that there is a portal to a child's bedroom.
Okay.
A human child on Earth.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Am I going to get arrested?
Fuck if I know.
Okay.
It's weird there.
Okay, all right.
And then Mr. Jellyfish said to Mrs. Jellyfish, "Mwah, mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, I'm tired. Guess I'll go to bed now. But first, my human prayers." Dear God.
Yes?
First of all, enough about me. How are you?
Thanks, someone finally asked me. Boy, do I have a laundry list to go through. Jesus is getting colicky, and I can't get him to be quiet. But enough about me. How are you?
Well, I'm okay. God?
Sorry. I get so much done in the day, it's hard to find time to listen to everybody pray at me incessantly. Just kidding.
All right, it's right through here. And watch out for the coats and shit. Look.
Anyway, Mommy and Daddy have been doing a lot of loud talking, screaming almost at each other, and, well, I just wanted to say a prayer that they might start being friends again, and kissing.
This is bleak.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
You're welcome.
Oh, what?
Yours truly, Lonely in Alabama.
Hey, next time take me off speakerphone.
Yo, daughter of Eve. It's me, Mr. Tumnus.
Hi, Mr. Tumnus.
Yeah.
You came back.
Yeah. I was working at IKEA.
Did you get new shoes?
No, it's just like I painted my hooves to look like little sneakers.
Oh.
Because you know those little ponies, those little tiny ponies, they're like, animals that help people out, and they give them little sneakers, and I was like, that looks pretty cool.
They sound wonderful.
Yeah.
I've never left Alabama.
Well, I mean, you can see pictures of them online. You don't have to, travel to where they are. They're not, secret.
Where would I look online? What would I Google search?
Daughter of Eve, you don't know about Google searching pony little shoe?
Well, now I do.
There you go. Hey, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. You know Aslan, the king of Narnia?
Of course I do.
This is his daughter from Blythe Danner.
Hi. Can I talk to it?
Yeah, what's your name?
Beverly.
Beverly. Beverly, this is, I want to say...
Casey.
Yes, I'm so sorry. It's been a while. Casey, Beverly, Beverly, Casey. I'm sure you two have a lot to talk about, and I'm just going to help myself to the fridge.
All right, but don't touch my pudding snacks again.
That sounds like a story for another time. Hey, Casey, did you say you've never left Alabama?
Only in my dreams.
Well, what if I told you that there was a door leading to a magical, blah, 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 amazing place, yeah, and you could take my place there, and I could take your place here. It would be like the Parent Trap, except we're not related and our parents don't know each other.
But we do kind of look alike.
Right?
Well,
I'm just saying I'm game. That's why I came through this way, and you just seem like you could use a little adventure in your life yourself, and I've always wanted to pray.
I forgot. There's no God in Narnia. Well, Beverly, I'd say try and stop me. I dare ya.
I mean, it was my idea, so I probably not.
I'm running to the closet.
Yeah, pudding snacks, pudding snacks. Why do I love it so much? I wish I made these bigger. Hello?
Who are you?
Oh, you must be Casey's dad.
No, I'm her mother, Carol.
You must be Casey's mother. What's it?
Carol.
Carol. Carol, pleased to meet you. I'm Mr. Tumnus. I'm a fawn.
A fawn, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, sort of human, but then mostly goat.
I've known a fawn before.
Oh, you don't say.
She beat me out for high school homecoming queen.
Oh, it's a different spelling.
Apples and oranges.
What are you making there?
Little, sparkling wine with ice. You want some?
Sure I do.
So do I.
Say, Carol.
Yes, fawn?
Delicious. Hope you...
After drink, cheers.
Better late than never.
It's never too late to clink. That's what I think. How did I lose out on homecoming queen? I don't know, but I drink to it every day.
Hey! Carol! Carol! Carol, you threw a glass against the wall and it shattered into 1 million pieces!
What? Oh, the random tragic irony.
Your hand is even still frozen in a glass position.
Oh no, that's a hook.
Oh, I am very sorry.
It's okay.
I am very sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, it looks so real.
No, I used to be a high seas pirate.
A what?
High seas pirate.
I thought you said a Pisces pirate.
That too. All 4 limbs, what a beautiful day.
Captain Carroll,
Yes, me hearty.
we're being boarded by another ship.
Oh, let them on, this'll be fun.
No, they mean us harm. They mean
No.
to slit our throats and take all our treasure.
I'd like to see him try. I've got sparkling wine for all.
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, shit, it's Santa Claus the
It's Santa
pirate.
Claus the pirate.
Oh, my
It's me, you hearty, a bad guy.
It's the bad guy pirate, sir!
What did I tell you, Carol?
No, heavens, no, you're not that bad.
You better run.
See? He
I
wouldn't
mean,
say
come
that if he
on.
weren't bad.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I was bluffing.
Oh my God.
I cut a hand off.
Get out of here, Santa Claus the
Stop
pirate.
the bleeding. Oh, God, I'm accidentally chumming the waters.
Don't do it. Captain Carroll, no.
Right.
Captain Carroll, no.
And that's literally how it happened.
Oh. Yes.
Anyway,
Carol, that's a hell of a story.
nice sneakers.
Can I tell you a secret?
No.
All right.
Whoa. Tompkins?
You know me?
You're the penguin from the movie.
I'm Happyfoot.
Hi.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Casey.
Hi, Casey.
Can I shake your flipper?
Yeah.
Whoa, it's sticky.
Yeah. I had to swim through the Exxon Valdez spill to get here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm normally just an all-white penguin.
Here, let me wipe your face with my little lovey.
Oh, thank you.
All better.
Oh, I can almost see again.
So this is Narnia.
Darn right it is.
I came all the way from Alabama.
I came all the way from Antarctica or the Arctic. This is the place where lions definitely fly.
Wow.
Yeah. What's your quest? What's your purpose? Have you a goal? What's your MacGuffin?
Truly? I just want to have a good time.
You've come to the right place. There's no God here.
Well. What have we here?
Oh, no.
A human child and penguin?
Covered in crude.
Ah. I am the ruler of this land, and it will be winter all year long once again.
Oh no!
I'm
a
cool with
witch!
Oh.
I'm a queen.
Oh, the White Queen or the Snow Queen?
Yeah, one of those. Before Frozen.
I don't remember before Frozen.
Who wants to?
Ooh. Frozen. So mad at Frozen.
Why? It's great. The snow glows white on
No.
the mountain tonight. There's a
No. Why do you know it?
Know it? I wrote it so I could dance to it.
The cold doesn't bother me
We don't have the
anyway.
rights to this.
Oh. But did we get the rights to all these Narnia characters?
Aren't they in the public domain by now? Surely.
Before you decide to kill...
Yes.
Oh, your wings.
What?
I mean the wings on your dress.
Yes, I have dress wings.
Before you decide to behead me or whatever it is you do here,
With an icicle on brand.
I just want to say that I am happy to be here, and I've come a long way, and I'm a huge fan.
Child, from where do you come? My hand is so cold.
Oh, my cheek is frozen.
Let it go.
Stop it!
From a distant land called Alabama.
Sweet home. Alabama.
This place is so strange and wonderful. A bed, jammies, little cup of water next to the bed. Dare I? Of course I dare, Beverly. What's the worst that could happen? To whom it may concern.
That's me. Please hold. Let it go.
Frozen.
Sorry. Who's calling?
Beverly?
Who?
Beverly?
Beverly? I don't seem to have a Beverly on my Earth terrestrial
Well,
prayers list here.
That's because I'm new. I'm filling in for Casey.
New? Casey? Why, this is all very odd.
So what happens now? Do I just tell you what I want or
I
what
guess-
I really, really want?
I've never... Well, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Okay, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want to live here as a human being.
Beverly,
Yes?
I don't...
You?
God, the Savior,
God.
Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, the
Okay,
Trinity,
that's
the whole
confusing.
deal.
What are you?
I
Are
don't...
you all of those things? Or are you one of them? What?
Yeah, well, that's the deal. All of them. One of them. All three. You pick. Dealer's choice.
Okay.
Choose your own religion adventure.
I pick for you to be the Holy Ghost, because that's always sounded the cutest and weirdest and the most like D&D.
You have chosen wisely.
So,
Gotta go.
Beverly, will you please tell your father that the reason I'm not sexually attracted to him is... Wait a minute.
yes?
You're not my daughter, Beverly.
Aren't I, though?
No. You can play the other character.
And
Okay, I will.
I'll bring you out of the hypnosis in 3, 2, 1. So, Blythe, what did you see in your vision?
I saw Bruce and Beverly and the little dog, too.
What little dog?
It was this little dog, and it was dancing on its little toes. A little bit like that other guy with the painted on hooves.
Mr. Tumnus, the fawn.
That's right.
Guy works at IKEA.
That's right. IKEA. IKEA. My meatballs are burning.
Oh, Bruce. Sometimes I like to get away to this promontory to just talk to you because you're the only one that will listen.
I'm listening.
God?
No, it's Bruce's head.
Oh, jeez. Bruce, you have not the facility of speech, yet still your voice speaks to me.
Yeah, you're magic and shit, so I was able to keep my brain functioning and my mouth and lip flaps moving.
Bruce, you somehow don't seem the appropriate person to talk to about this, but I am so deeply in love with Blythe Danner, I know not what to do.
Ugh, take her.
What? But that is all well and good for you and me in a pact, but for her to know this would be the ultimate goal, or MacGuffin.
You're getting real technical on me, buddy. Remember, I'm just a decapitated head.
Right, you're right. Everybody thinks you're dead, but you're not, so you're mine.
That's right. That's how it works. Convince someone something's dead, then you take it.
That's right.
My brother taught me that.
I keep you in my satchel and fly with you everywhere. I am a flying lion, and that is an irrefutable fact. Bruce, will you help me to
Hey, quick, heads up. Someone behind you.
Well, I didn't know someone was in here.
Oh, sorry, I was using the...
Aslan,
Yes?
you don't recognize me?
I will after you identify yourself.
Hello, Queen!
Oh, I thought it was cold in here.
So, you fly now,
Always have.
Aslan.
I see you got some wings.
Just dress wings.
Way to go, Katniss.
Listen, there's some stuff going down with I think it's your daughter, Beverly.
Yeah.
You are the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do better.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's that you got there?
It's a satchel with a decapitated head. Actually, the body's decapitated, I think.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's a decorporated
Disembodied head.
We agree on some things, Snow
That's
Witch.
right. Now listen,
Yeah.
it's kind of a big problem. We can't have citizens of Narnia going to Earth and hanging out there.
Agreed.
Well, what are you going to do about it? It's your daughter.
You're right.
Also, there's some daughter of Eve running around here.
What?
Her name is Casey. Weird.
This is like some sort of interdimensional Freaky Friday, and I won't have it. Now, this land lacks a god, but I am king of the land. And in a sense, a king is sovereign and next to God.
You're also a Christian parable, so...
Right. Close enough, right? I'm God of this land.
Yeah, durr.
We're sorry, we're sorry, we're so sorry, we're sorry, we're sorry, we're so sorry.
It seemed like such a good idea.
Come forward into my judging chambers. More.
Okay.
My chambers are not large.
I'll go back to Alabama.
Yes, you will, Missy.
And I guess I'll stay here.
But you will make sure that your mother... Oh, God. Which one of you is Blythe Danner's kid and my
Me,
kid?
I am Blythe Danner's kid.
You're gonna make sure that she knows how much her daddy loves her. Wait, what?
Is that what you call each other?
You're gonna make sure she knows how much I love her in a romantic way, but you in a familial way.
Okay.
And you're gonna go back and make your mother cut back on the wine spritzers and get her a prosthetic hand that looks decent and help her out. Find her a man or a pan.
I will, Your Majesty. Thank you for sparing my life.
I was never gonna kill you.
Casey, I'm sorry it didn't work out the way I thought it would. I guess I got you into a little bit of trouble with my old man.
But you know what, Beverly? There's actually IKEAs in Alabama. So anytime I want a little bit of Narnia, I can just go look at some chairs.
Okay. Well, I would argue that IKEA is the best thing about Narnia. So that's really good news. If I can go to an IKEA and see you through the wardrobe and you can go to an IKEA in Alabama and wave to me through a chair, we can stay friends.
I'll be 5 in eating meatballs.
You know it.
Well, looks like this was one problem that didn't need to be solved with an Allen wrench. And it all happened at a place called IKEA in Narnia. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Gourley, Amanda Lund, Janet Varney, and Mr. Eban Schletter. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. This is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti.
The problem with wearing a rental tuxedo? It looks like a rental tuxedo, and everybody knows it. The Black Tux is changing that by offering quality crafted Italian wool suits and tuxedos for rent online. Select from complete looks or build your own starting at just $95. To get started, visit theblacktux.com/PFT and experience a new way to rent. Theblacktux.com/PFT.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ockerman, Adam Sachs, Chris Bannon, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.